Guys, Deluded Guna. Now, I really envy, especially you older fans. I know football is it's been going on for years. If you don't know your history, you won't know, you won't be able to appreciate the future and things like that and the present. I really envy the older fans, my older viewers and older footballing fans who got to see a lot of players in their prime and got to see them at an age where they can comprehend football. Obviously, I can do my research. I can watch old clips. I can watch old matches extensively, but it's not quite as being in that era. It's not. So these are just some footballers I really wish I got to see, and I envy you guys. Firstly, first African to win Ballon d'Or and World FIFA World Player of the Year, George Weah. Yeah, you guys know the story. I mean, Monaco, AC Milan, etc., etc. Rated by Pele as one of the hundred's greatest footballers ever. He's done it all. He dedicated his Player of the Year award to Wenger. Wenger, as well as helping him come a long way as a footballer, also helped him see that whites and blacks can coexist together. So that's a testament to Wenger, to be honest. And this guy was just a bloody good footballer. First African to win them awards, like I said. What African have you seen come close? Which is very upsetting because there's a lot of good African players. So that just shows how good of a man George Weah was, and he's actually probably the most I really wish I saw. Yeah, Wenger got him out of. I mean, I think Wenger's friend referred him to Wenger. I think he was playing for a Cameroonian side or something like that. But yeah, from playing for a Cameroonian side to numerous honors, some come up really, and that's a player I wish I saw. Next, ex-head of youth development at Arsenal. I really admire the youth work he's done. He really had a good eye for talent. And a lot of the players that, whether he thought they would make it or not, have made profit for Arsenal, gone on to have decent careers. Liam Brady, I really envy you lot that got to watch him. Great player, man. I've watched so many videos and matches of this guy. He scored a great... there was one that's coming to memory. He scored, I think it was a 5-0 win for Arsenal. He scored a great chip over the keeper. Superb technical quality, close control, decent left foot, fleet-footed, close control, like I said, skills. The guy had it all. Excellent dribbling capabilities. The knack of being there in important moments. I believe he was the first foreigner to win PFA Player of the Year. So yeah, he's a very good player. Instrumental in helping Arsenal get into 3 finals, FA Cup finals in a row. FA Cup winner at Arsenal. His CV at Arsenal didn't do him the justice. I believe he's only won the FA Cup and something else, in my opinion, if my memory serves me rightly. But yeah, he was a player I really wish I saw, and yeah, he won 1979 PFA Player of the Year, first foreigner. So that, like, similar to George Weah before him, I've got held that up, and he was a player I wish I got to see. Most obvious one, Johan Cruyff. From school days, I've been referring to him, and it really annoyed me when I saw people on social media talking like they know this guy, speaking about him. I mean, I'm not talking about paying respects to when people die, but as we see, when people die, people like to be fake fans and stuff. I was never around when he was there, but if you appreciate Lionel Messi and people like that, then you've got to look at the Dutch, at Cruyff in particular. The Cruyff turn is the best skill, in my opinion. I remember doing that all the time as a footballer and as a coach. Cruyff, a lot of innovative ideas. La Masia, his birth child, the likes of Iniesta, Messi, etc., might not be here without it. Barcelona might not have had the success without it. There's really not much more to say on that front. Well, one Ballon d'Ors, one Player of the Year. Extremely good footballer, like I said. He's just extremely good. If you don't know who Cruyff is, and you need to do your research, because what are you doing if you really don't? And he's a player I wish I got to see. I actually wish I got to see a lot of the Dutch players, to be honest. Hullet, who else? Van Basten, a lot of you guys, them sort of guys. And I really envy people that got to see them. So yeah, just similar to Cruyff, I look at Rinus Michels as well. Of course, very much before my time, and he was a coach. But yeah, if you look at them two, you can appreciate a lot of the attacking, positive football you see both from Arsenal and Barcelona and teams of that nature. So yeah, that's Cruyff, that's Brady, that's Weah so far. Next, closer to home now, Ian Wright. Of course, I got to see Ian Wright play, but in his actual prime and his peak, I was either not of any existence, or I was a little baby. He's a great footballer. I mean, second highest top goal scorer for Arsenal, top until recently, until certain Thierry Henry. Coming second to Thierry Henry is no bad thing at all, and that just shows how good you are that you once held that record. People's champ as well. I mean, the guy came from South London, fought a lot of adversity in his life, been to prison, came into football late. Everything was built for him to lose, similar to a lot of similar people of his background and things like that. And he managed to come out of all of that. And whether it was at Palace, whether it was semi-pro, whether it was at Arsenal, like I just said, scored goals, done the business. and there's not much more to be said on that front. Late bloomer, took the game by storm. Ian Wright's got to definitely be there. Next, I've got to put Irwin, fullback of Manchester United. Ferguson rates him as his best ever signing at Manchester United. Signed him for no more than, I believe, six and a half from 100,000 K or something like that. Yeah, he could play either side of fullback. As someone who's a fullback and had to do that at times, I can appreciate that. Excellent technique, offered the outlet going forward. Excellent at set pieces, free kicks and penalties in particular. And he just a main player and a mainstay throughout a main fixture within the side for many years at Manchester United. There's not much more to be said. Well into his mid 30s or early 30s or something like that, if I remember rightly from my research and watching the ex fixtures and stuff like that. He managed to stay first choice well into his mid 30s. We all know um, in football these days, when you approach 29 and 30, some players, depending on the player you are, question marks are asked. They ask, have your legs gone? Things of that nature. Cristiano Ronaldo's having to put up with that to this day, and the guy scoring how many goals? People asking when your legs are going to be finished or are they finished? So that is testament to him. Next, you've got to have Romario, man. I mean, Brazilian, you guys know I love my Brazilians. I've spoken about them. Wish I got to see this guy, man. First season in La Liga, I believe, 33 goals in 30 odd games. I mean, he was part of Croatia's dream team, 55 goals in 70 or something like that for Brazil. World Cup winner, one of the most prolific goal scorers in history. Like, he's one of the few footballers to score over 1,000 professional goals or some nonsense like that. It's insane, man. It's insane. Barcelona or his native land in Brazil, he's done it all, and he's a player I really wish I saw. There's a lot of other players I wish I got to see, guys, the likes of Socrates, Carlos Alberto, the fullback. There's a lot of players. There's a lot of players. I will do another video of this one if you guys like it and it gets views and things like that. But yeah, guys, the Luda Goon, I'm signing out. These are just some footballers I've always wished I wish I got to see play football, and unfortunately, because of when I was born, can't pick that stuff. I didn't. But yeah, guys, the Luda Goon, I'm signing out. Thank you for watching. Comment yours. Yeah, subscribe. You guys know the drill, man. Thank you for watching.